I think the most daunting part of going natural is like having to deal with a wash day. Like, what even is it? Sometimes you might wonder, how often should I wash my hair? What should I do when I wash my hair? What product should I use when I wash my hair? Don't worry, don't worry. I'm here for you. Today we'll be talking about wash days, and I could just show you my tutorial and take you through step by step what I do, but I want to do you one better. I want to take you through step by step the principles that I use to put together the wash day routine that's kept me going for the last 4.5 years. This routine has not failed me, guys. My name is Marilyn. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today we'll be talking about wash day. Everything natural hair wash day routine. My goal for this video is for you to not have to rely on anyone else to tell you exactly how to take care of your hair. At the end of this video, I'm hoping that you'll be able to figure out the routine that works for you and also be able to modify it when there are new variables or new factors. So questions like, is it okay if I do a co-wash? Do I need to shampoo all the time? Those kinds of questions will essentially be answered by you when you put together your routine and you see what would be working and what would not. So we're going to talk about 3 different areas. We're going to talk about the components or categories of a wash day routine. That's what goes into the wash day. What are the major steps that you need to do to fulfill your wash day needs? And then we're going to talk about the nature of a good wash day routine, like what are the characteristics of a good wash day routine. And then finally, I'm going to take you through step by step. We're going to be drawing and everything, how I visualize my wash day routine and how it makes sense to me and fulfills my needs. And then also how it can fulfill yours. So I'm essentially going to be equipping you with the tools that you need to put together the wash day routine that you will carry forward, for as long as it works for you. So first things first, we're going to talk about categories. Everything that you do on wash day falls under possibly 4 categories. So either cleaning, you're either conditioning, you're either treating or styling your hair. These are the 4 categories. So cleaning, conditioning, treating, or styling your hair. So if you're shampooing, most likely under cleaning. If you're conditioning, obviously conditioning. If you're doing leave-in cream oil, if you're braiding, if you're twisting, those fall under styles. If you're doing treatments or masks, those fall under treatment. So those are the buckets under which your wash day activities fall. And it's really helpful to think about it in that way, because then you can know what your hair is getting and what it's not getting. Now, when it comes to cleaning, this part is really important because, like we talked about in previous videos, you kind of need to create a great environment or a suitable environment for your hair to be able to do its thing, and your scalp will struggle to grow healthy hair if it's dirty and if it's clogged with dirt and dust and oils and stuff like that. And so that's why the cleaning step is very, very important. And another reason it's important is just to allow your hair to smell nice. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Don't leave your hair smelling all kinds of funky. Shampoo your hair. Just clean it out and then replenish the moisture that's lost. Now, I guess the downside of the shampoo is it kind of strips your hair of moisture, especially if you're using a clarifying shampoo that is not so gentle. It'll strip your hair of the moisture, and that's why you need a conditioner, right? So I don't think I've ever shampooed my hair without conditioning before. I hate the dry feel. So if you're somebody who shampoos your hair, you don't really bother to condition, please get a decent conditioner and condition your hair with it. What the conditioner does is it puts the moisture that the shampoo stripped away back into your hair. It's actually really, really simple. That's basically its job. So you shampoo and then you condition. When it comes to moisturizing, right? If you have type 4 hair at all, you know that if you leave your hair, let's say you get out the shower or the sink or wherever you washed your hair and you leave it out for I don't know, maybe 2 hours without doing anything to it, you know that it will become dry. And the best time to moisturize your hair is while it's still wet. So you just come from washing your hair is still kind of wet, maybe even dripping a little. This is the time to apply the leave-in, the leave-in conditioner, the oil and the cream to seal in that water. Your moisture is actually water. That's usually what it is. So whenever you're starting your moisturizing process, it starts with water. Now, when it comes to treating your hair, there's some points where you feel my hair is breaking a lot, or my hair feels extra dry, or it feels a little weak, or it's thinning out and stuff like that. This is the point where you do these deep conditioning treatments, or you can do an oil treatment, stuff like that. This is the part that falls in. I personally would also put trimming under this category. And I know a lot of people don't really like to trim their hair because they feel like they're losing length, and you are, but it's necessary, because otherwise your hair will be trying to keep those broken ends or thin ends alive with the nutrients that it's getting, and then it will lose out on feeding it to the healthy hair. Styling, I think that one everybody's familiar with. Everybody does it. Whether you're tying your hair, you're getting braids, twists, you're doing a braid out, you're wearing an afro. Everything that you do that falls under exactly how you are taking your hair out or how you're styling it is obviously styling. The first thing that I think is really important for your wash day routine is it has to be effective. That means it has to directly address the needs of your hair. Now, if your hair is in a decent, healthy state, that just means cleaning and moisturizing your hair. So shampoo, conditioner, leave-in oil, cream, and that could essentially be the entirety of your wash day because your hair doesn't need much. However, if you, let's say you have like some dead ends or your hair is feeling a little dry, then you need to incorporate some other elements. Like you need to incorporate a trim, you need to incorporate maybe a treatment, something like that. So your wash day has to be effective. It has to directly address the needs of your hair, which also means that you need to get to know your hair, what it feels like when it's healthy, what it feels like when it's dry, what it feels like when it's thinning. Personally, I know I need a trim when I'm shedding a lot. Like if on the day that, what am I saying? If on wash day I'm detangling my hair and I see a lot of those like loose hairs like falling out and stuff, I know it's time to trim my hair. When my hair was shorter, the indicator was my ends would get really, really thick. And so when I would be detangling, I'd just be detangling and then getting to the ends would be a little bit more difficult. That's how I knew I needed a trim. So it's changed over time and it could be the same for you as well. The second thing that I think is necessary for you to have like a really good wash day routine is it has to be simple. If your wash day routine is complicated, it will always be a tedious task for you and you will just struggle through it all the time. I could do my wash day routine with my eyes closed every week or every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, depending on how I'm feeling. I shampoo my hair. I section my hair into about 6 or 8. I shampoo it, I detangle it, and then I add leave-in oil and cream. Every single wash day for the last 4.5 years, that's what I've been doing. It's on that I've built like modifications. So if I felt like doing, being a little extra, I could. If I felt like being a lot less extra, I could also do that. For me, the variation is essentially how long I choose to keep the product in my hair. So when I'm conditioning, am I like leaving the conditioner in my hair for 15 minutes or for 1 hour? If I have a lot of time, I can leave it in for an hour. But lately, I don't really have the patience. So I don't do that. This brings me to my third point, which is that your wash day routine should be flexible. If your wash day routine is, 8 hours every single time, like there's nothing you can do to make it shorter or there's nothing you can do to make it longer, I feel like it's quite rigid. You need something that's more flexible. Like I was just saying, if I want a longer wash day routine, I just leave my conditioners and stuff in for longer, or I add more products, or I do more things. Like maybe I'll do like a clay mask or a hot oil treatment before, and then I'll just be extra, like somewhere in the middle. But the fundamental of my wash day routine is covered. The core is to clean it and to moisturize it. That always remains. And that I could probably do in like 4 hours, to be very honest. I don't think I can go any lower than that, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try. The fourth thing that I think is necessary to have a really good wash day is it has to be efficient. That means that you're using the right tools, you're using the right techniques. I always emphasizing this. You're detangling from ends to roots. You're using a detangling brush or a tangle teaser that is suitable to your hair type and not, according to whatever it is that's trending. You're using products that can be easily absorbed by your hair and that your hair loves. Yeah, that essentially is what is going to make your wash day more efficient. Just tailoring everything to the needs of your hair. The last thing that I think is really important for you to have a good wash day, and this one is actually really, really important, is for it to be fun for you. If you don't enjoy your wash days, there's no way you're going to be doing it because it's really, really tedious. Personally, I like to put together like movies and podcasts and stuff that I listen to when I'm washing my hair, and that's what keeps me going for however long. And it's low-key like a therapy to me. Like I just enjoy the process. Now we're at a key part in this video where we'll be putting together everything that we've just learned. I'll be taking you through my process of building a wash day routine as you put yours together. So it'll be great if you could follow along because that would help you put together your routine as well. So the first thing that I do in visualizing my wash day routine is identifying my core activities. Those are the activities that I have to do every single wash day. And I've said this multiple times, but for me, that is cleaning and moisturizing my hair. So there has to be the shampoo, condition, leave-in oil, cream process. That is the shortest my wash day can be. Like however long it takes me to do that is the shortest my wash day can be. That's my core. Around my core, I build like activities that I should do. So maybe treatments, trims, and rinses, activities like that. Those fall under add-ons. And then extras are the activities that I could do but I don't have to do every single wash day or even as frequently as the activities that I should do. I like to visualize my wash day in the categories or buckets that we talked about, and I like to combine the cleaning and the treatment buckets because they tend to happen within the same session for me. The beauty about visualizing your wash day routine this way is if you're performing maybe 3 activities under cleaning but none under moisturizing, you know that you have a problem. If you're performing maybe 4 or 5 activities under moisturizing but none under actually cleaning, you know you have a problem. So when you have questions like, is it okay if I do a co-wash, you need to ask yourself, what is the co-wash replacing? Are you using the co-wash to replace the shampoo? And if so, is it a good fit? If you're doing it at a time where maybe you've had cornrows in for about 2 months and you're trying to clean your hair, you need to advise yourself. However, if it's, let's say, been a week or 2 and you feel like your hair is dry, but your scalp is not exactly dirty, and you want to use a co-wash to replace it, is something that you can consider. Similarly, for a pre-poo, you need to ask yourself, what is the pre-poo going to be doing for me? Does it fit into the routine that I've put together? Now, the rest of this video is pretty much self-explanatory. I tried to be as detailed as possible. Try to follow along and use it to create your own wash day routine. So this is an overview of my wash day routine. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and good luck building your own wash day routine.